Hey, it's Rich, the Louisiana Hobby Guy. And today we're going to be making a pencil jig for back to school. Geez, I didn't realize that the kids were back to school so soon. Here I am thinking September, and my son tells me just today that my wife has to watch for my grandson coming off the bus tomorrow. It's his first day of school. Wow, I mean, it's the middle of summer. When I was a kid, I didn't go back to school until the first or second week of September. But yeah, I'm just starting to realize that a lot of things have changed over the years, and I'm late for a back to school video. Well, today you're going to get it. We're going to make a pencil jig. We're actually remaking a pencil jig that I did 3 years ago here on the channel, and I learned my lesson by not making it the correct size. So the pencil jig I made for these pencils that I got off of Amazon in a box of like 150 or something like that. And I actually did the video 3 years ago, and then I guess maybe 2 years ago I did a repeat and didn't find out till after that second video that these pencils come pre-sharpened. So I had the wrong measurements. So these pencils, as they are brand new from the box, are 189 millimeters long. And I found out that a standard, if we take a look over here, the explanation from that I got from Google is a standard number 2 hexagon pencil is 190 millimeters long. So yeah, I was off, and that didn't fit my pencil jig. So here's the pencil jig that I designed that you can get today for free, by the way. I should use my pencil to talk with. Anyway, this pencil jig right here, if you take a look at the actual jig part itself, it is 191.7. So you'll have plenty of room in here. All you do is drop your pencils in, slide them to the left, and if you notice here on the jig, I've got a sample of the size of the text here, which is, I think that's about 2.5 millimeters. And it says recommended text size 2 millimeters, 2 to 2.5, somewhere in there. You can do a test and find out. But here is where the eraser is over here. This is the factory print on this particular pencil, which I did compare this to another pencil from home, and it looked like the factory print was exactly in the same place. So these two areas here are off limits. And what I did here, this is a center line of the actual pencil itself. So this is direct center of the whole pencil. And what I recommend that you do here is take the person's name, whatever text you want to put in here, and bring it like right up in here somewhere. Like snap it like right there. And the reason why I say to bring it so far over here is very simple, because they're going to start using that pencil sharpener in school. And if you remember when you were in school, you sharpened them all the way down to about here. So here's where you would put the name, but all of this space in here is available to use. And this is the actual center line of the pencil right here. So you could start your letters here if you want it to be perfectly centered, and then they'll move out in both directions. So once you've done this and you've got your text made, so let's say you're making something for your granddaughter, okay? Let me just get this snapped right into the middle, right there. And that looks pretty good. Yep, you can see the handles here are the same distance. So now once you've done that, in here you've got 24, you can do 24 pencils at a time. And this here, the outer part, is exactly 200 by 300 millimeters. So if you have a standard 200 by 300 piece of wood. The only thing you'd need to do is, get this docked up in a place where you know where the laser is. Go ahead and set this to T1 or T2, the tool paths down here. That way that doesn't burn. You're only going to burn and engrave what's inside here. I don't have 300 by 200 in this shop today, so I'm going to leave that on the red. I only have 12 by 12s here because I'm still moving in. So now that you've got your text, let's say that this is your granddaughter here, and let me hold Control so that I can select that. It's kind of hard to select things when your window view is filled, of course, but if you hold Control, it'll let you select it. So now that you've got the name there, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the Array tool. So let's go 2 rows here, and let's see, the Y spacing is to 9, and then work from there. Let me take off the virtual array so that we can see it better and zoom in on it. And 9 is pretty close. There we go. So that's what we're looking for right there. And now all we need to do is we have 24 pencils, so we just need to change the rows to 24 like that. And we do not need to do any of these other things in here, and we can just leave it just the way it is. We don't need to group the results, and we don't even need to select them. We just need to say OK. And there you see we've got all 24 pencils in just a few seconds made for Jane Smith. So that's really all there is to this. It is really just so simple. So now this jig has absolutely been perfected. So that's it. So this is what you get. Now, additionally, because I'm late on this back to school video, there is one other thing that I wanted to show you. And as a bonus, so you're going to get this file, free file download right below the video. Just click on ... more. Don't tell me why they changed it to that instead of description, but just click on that to expand the description, and you can just click on the link to get this Lightburn file for free. Additionally, over at my partner's website, Patrick at lightsource.pro, Patrick is my partner in the Laser Makers Realm, where we stream every other Sunday night. He has also agreed to give you the backpack badges, as you see right here. And these are all sports. You can change the names to whatever you want. It's baseball, it's football, it's soccer, it's, all different sports tags. And these you engrave and cut and attach to the kids' backpacks for school. So these files he sells for $9.99. However, if you use the coupon code HOBBYGUY, all one word, you're going to get these for free. Patrick's going to offer these to you for free. So right below the video, download the Lightburn file. Then there's a link in the description right below that will take you to this website, to this page. Just click Add to Cart, put in the coupon code, and you'll now have the pencil jig and the backpack tags both for free. And I want to give a big shout out to Patrick at Lightsource Engraving for cooperating in this video and allowing me to send my viewers over there to get files from him for free. It's a $10 value. So that's going to be about it for this video. And I don't think there's anything else that I need to add to this. It's all pretty much straightforward. This whole section in here is all grouped. So everything that was originally there without, of course, the names. So I can take the names out, see? So this is all one piece. You're going to get this, this file for free right below the video. And lately I've been looking at my statistics, and I've noticed that more than half of you that are watching are not subscribed. If you could do me a big favor, it doesn't cost you anything to hit the subscribe button. How can you watch this far into the video and not be subscribed? But it does help me and my channel by getting the word out to YouTube that, hey, lots of people are watching it and subscribing to this channel, and they'll push it out to even more people. So please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button while you're there, turn on the bell notifications, and help me to grow the channel. I thought that I would be much further in subscribers by now after 3 years. You know, some people hit 1 million subscribers in 2 months, and here I am three years later, and I haven't even hit 80,000 yet. So hit that button for me below, would you? Okay, now for those of you that have watched this far, you're usually my dedicated subscribers, and I want to give you a bonus tip that everybody that's already gone is not going to find. So let's jump up into Lightburn one more time. We're back to the name here, and this is a tip. If you're going to make these pencils for, let's say, 4, 5, 6 different kids, you're going to do it commercially, whatever the case may be, you need to separate the name in a different layer from everything else, because it makes it so much easier to change names. And let me give you an example. So now I've got that name selected. I'm going to put that on the blue layer. Okay, so there we go. And now I'm going to do my array, and we need to do the Y needs to be 24, like that, and everything else stayed the same here. So there we go. Now we've got Jane Smith on all 24 pencils, and now it's time to switch over to another name. So here's a tip that's going to save you a lot of time. Over on your cuts and layers over here, being that your name is now on a different layer, if you pass your mouse over that blue layer, hold down the shift button and click on it, it will select everything on that layer, and you can just delete it. Let me take you to just one other tip on this. Instead of doing a regular array, let's come and do the array again. Let's do the 24 lines, and let's make this right here, create virtual array, just like that. You say okay. So now you see that these other names are still on the blue layer, but this one is a very dark blue as compared to those. These are virtual, so they don't technically exist. So now if I come to the text tool, and I change Smith to Jones, I'm ready to go. So now you can take advantage of the virtual array as well as the array tool, and this just makes life so much simpler, just using the virtual array and changing the one name, and you can change the grade and everything else, and it broadcasts it all the way down to all 24 of the names down here. So that's just a second tip that I wanted to give just to the people that actually stay and watch the whole video. And then finally, the last thing that I want to talk about today is putting my son into the laser engraving business, and he's decided to do hats. So if y'all are interested in getting a custom Louisiana Hobby Guy hat with your name on the side of it, the patch on the front, got a few different types to choose from right now. That we're going to be adding several more hat styles. I've got our favorite ones up on the website, engravingcutfiles.com, and you can go there right now anywhere in the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. You can go there and get a custom Louisiana Hobby Guy supporter hat with your name on the side of the hat. So these use the best leatherette on the market with durable adhesive. The patch will never come off, and the hats are high quality. They're not snapbacks. They have the Velcro in the back. It's the complete hat all the way around, 6 vent holes around the top. Really, really nice. I spent a lot of time sourcing the hats, and I got some really nice ones. Only $24.99 $99 shipped anywhere in the USA. Sorry, but we can't ship outside the country. But if you want to get your own hat, engraveandcutfiles.com. It helps support the channel. It helps have a paycheck, support the paycheck for my son, and you get a nice supporter hat. And this is not a crappy hat like a lot of them on Etsy. It's a real nice hat. So anyway, I want to thank you all. If you're still here, I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next video, and I will get the next holiday in faster. So the Halloween holiday is coming soon, and there'll be more free files. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bourbon in my hand, all fish on the fire. It's a Louisiana hot guy, never tired, got my laser engraver. Been making everything right, carving my name day and night. Wooden signs and plaques, personalized engraving.